Need to recap Coachella. Got back yesterday after a 11-day trip and it was so much fun, but I have so much to tell you guys. This year we did it a little bit differently. We decided to do LA for a week before rather than a few days, and then also last time we extended afterwards, whereas this time we only did one more night in LA afterwards before our flight. We didn't extend after. Something we didn't realize last year, because it was our first year last year, was how dead you are after the festival and how much you just want to be home. This year's lineup was unreal. I enjoyed this year's lineup much more than last year's, and the highlight was definitely JB. It was actually euphoric. It was one of those things where during the moment I just couldn't stop thinking about how we're gonna think about the moment that I'm in for the rest of our life. I know it sounds dramatic, but I was just like, oh my fucking god, this is amazing. I ran out of this on my trip because I was using it every single day. It's the ultraviolet hydrating facial sunscreen, and I love that it's a pump. Also did it a little bit differently this year, where we stayed in a house with lots of Aussies. Last year, Bailey and I just booked a hotel for the two of us. I actually don't know which one I preferred. I think it was quite nice this year to have other people around and have it kind of like a big slumber party. The thing about Coachella is it is by far the most expensive trip of the year. I think just America in general is so expensive, but especially Coachella, once you're in there, the drinks, the food, everything is just such a rip-off. At the shops yesterday, I also picked up these as well, because I used to use these and love them, and I think I ran out and haven't rebought them, but it's the Super Glow Drops. In terms of outfits, it was a bit different this year. Last year I had a week's notice before going. This year I had months and months of preparation, but I still feel like I wasn't obsessed with my outfits, considering I had months and months. Day 3 I didn't have a fit for. I thought I had 3 locked in, and then when I got to America I tried everything on finally and showed everyone videos, and no one really liked the day 2 fit that I had planned. Which I really liked. It was my favorite fit out of the 3. That meant I only had 2 looks. Another not misconception, but another thing people really think happens at Coachella is that you see every celebrity under the sun, and I think that's a little bit of a misconception when you're in GA or VIP. I think you need to have artist passes to see all the celebs. Probably the hardest part of the festival is getting in and out every day. It can take hours to get in and out if you go in at the wrong time, and something that we did this year that was so much better was getting in early. Day 2 we had a pre-event. It went from, we stayed there from 12 to 3, and this pre-event was 15 minutes from the festival. We left this event at 3:05. We didn't get into the festival until 5:30. It took us 2.5 hours to get 10 minutes. I was designated driver. I did this last year as well, and not that I've done any other way, but from what I've heard, I feel like driving is the best way. I had horror stories about shuttles and Ubers. Obviously you can get a private driver, but they can cost 10 grand. I kind of want to do a big Q&A on any Coachella or